Dope.
Ready?
Yes.
All right. Today I got on Courtney Olsen,
Hello.
aka Courtney O Fitness.
Yes, Courtney O Fitness.
Boom, boom.
Yes.
How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yes,
So we went to high school together,
we did.
but it's been a long time since we chatted.
I know.
What have you been up to?
Oh my gosh, so many things. Life just goes by so fast. But
I know.
High school actually feels like either it never happened or
Right.
it just feels like just like a different lifetime ago.
I know.
But since then, I went to college right after school and studying finance. Gonna graduate
Okay.
in like 3 weeks. I'm gonna do a virtual commencement. All the things.
Give yourself a little pat on the back real quick.
And then also just like personal training and working at the gym.
True.
Things like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen you grinding on the
Yeah.
fitness like hard.
Yeah, I actually prioritized work more than I prioritized school these last 4 years. I don't know how I did it all, but
I'm telling you, that's probably the best way to go, because you want to set yourself up for life, and a degree doesn't really set yourself up 100%,
it doesn't. It also doesn't teach you that much stuff. Like I learned so much by like talking to people at my job than I would like a financial analysis. Like
Way more.
Like I'm learning how to like put data in a chart, and then if it doesn't look nice, I have to change the data a certain way so that the chart looks better. And like to me, that doesn't sound right.
No,
Like
it doesn't sound very
you're
fun.
changing what it looks like. Like that's what I'm going to school for. I don't know.
So is it like statistics?
And it's a little bit of that, but honestly, it's just a bunch of math equations, and
Fuck that.
yeah, it's a good old time.
Throwback to chem.
Yeah. Oh my gosh,
boy.
the worst. Yeah, it's like that, but just more math and yeah, lots of Excel. I'm very good at spreadsheets.
I am absolutely, I'll tell you right now, all I do is invest, to make money, but I am terrible at spreadsheets.
You're bad at spreadsheets? I'll teach you. I'm so
Terrible at
good.
all right, bet.
I am so good at spreadsheets.
I'll hold you to it,
Yeah.
because I'm absolutely trash at spreadsheets.
We love Excel.
Oof. I don't know. Like, I remember in middle school, they tried to teach us Excel, but I was like, there's like codes and shit, and I'm like trying to input them.
Yeah.
And it's like foreign language.
That's what a lot of things are. Honestly, to me, so if something goes wrong with my car and like someone tries to explain what's wrong with my car, I have no idea what
No
it is.
shot.
I have no idea what's going on. That's how I feel like with my degree as well. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's information, but I'm like, what do I do with it?
True.
know?
Well, now you got a 2020 car, so
I
not a
know.
problem at all. Dude, I'm stoked for you, bro. What the
Yes.
hell,
Yeah,
dude?
I know. She I love her.
Yeah. You want to know what I call mine?
What do you call?
Stormtrooper.
Really? Guess what I call mine?
What? Yo, no, you don't.
Nah, I call her Mooney.
All right. Oh, okay. That makes sense because it's gray.
It's great.
Yeah, no, some kid at my old job, he was like, I pulled up to it one day. I'm like, yeah, what's up? I got a new whip. And he's like, oh, shit, it's the Stormtrooper. And so now that's where I'm
It
at.
just clicked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just
That
clicked.
thing's my baby out there.
Dude, dead.
Yeah.
People don't understand, like, the bond between a human and their car.
It's the
in a
bond
weird
between
way.
a human and their truck.
Truck, not a car. No, you're right.
Yeah.
Tacoma gang for life.
Yeah. So you take it on the beach yet?
No, I haven't even gotten a pass. I still need to get my Gilgo pass.
Oh no, you can't. I don't even think you can get one now. I think that's
Listen,
it.
I got the Connect. Don't
You
worry
got the
about it.
Connect?
Yeah.
I took
Listen,
mine on the beach like 3 times already, and it's the best thing.
Shit.
That is like summer in a nutshell. It's driving
I
your
know.
truck on the beach.
I love that, especially because I surf.
Yeah, I
you
always want
surf?
to learn. No, I want to get a paddle board. I want to start off slow.
Dude, I would fucking kill for a paddleboard.
Yeah.
I've never tried.
It just seems less aggressive than
Yeah.
at least I'm on top of the water. I'm not like diving in there's sharks. I believe there's sharks.
No, well,
really
there are.
close by.
The water's getting warmer,
Yeah.
so there are a lot more sharks. Like the mako, like the non.
Scary ones?
Yeah, like not like great whites and shit.
Yeah.
But like makos and like fish and sharks.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Don't want to be in the water with them.
You ever try
But
kayaking?
I'll look at them. What?
You ever try kayaking?
Kayaking. I love kayaking. But in
Dude.
like lakes or like bays, not like the middle of the ocean. Like
Well,
I
it's
wouldn't
not-
take it out of like Democrat Point and go down.
All right, I get that.
Like I know people that do that
100%.
and not for me.
Yeah, I get you.
Oh wait, this is
Gotcha.
actually really interesting. I
Tell
always
me.
say this. So I don't know about you, but like when you're younger, like you don't care about like anything, right?
Truth.
Like you have no like risk, no nothing. You just kind of go for it. Like you go on the bicycle without the third wheel. But then as you get older, like you start getting scared of everything. But when I was younger, I wouldn't be scared to go to the ocean. Now I'm scared to go in the ocean. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's interesting.
Yeah. Like
It's actually flipped for me.
No way. So you care less.
About everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's too much writing. I don't know.
You know, I feel like it's... You ever watch like Yes Theory?
No.
So Yes Theory is this like YouTube channel, and it's these 3 guys. I don't know if it's like 4 now, but they basically do everything, and their motto is like seek discomfort. So they do everything they can to get out of their comfort zone.
Okay.
And so, you know, like once I really started like kind of following that,
yeah,
and just doing shit that I was like afraid of, like when I was in Amsterdam on the tallest building, and the tallest building in Amsterdam is like 24 stories. You know, it's nothing compared to New York City.
No.
But they have a swing on the side of the building that literally goes over the building, and you're just looking down at the ground and you're like, fuck. Now I have a massive fear of heights.
Okay.
Like I'll get up on a ladder and be fine, but on the side of a building, I'm a little vertigo.
Yeah. Vertigo? Oh no.
No, dead ass.
Really bad?
Not to the point where I'm gonna like pass out, but like it's like freaky.
Oh no.
And so I made myself, you know, like I told myself I had to do it twice.
Yeah.
Because one of the guys on the trip, he's like, "Yeah, bro, you have to do it twice." And I was like, "Fuck it, that's how I'm gonna live my life now."
Yeah.
So now I'm just gonna try and do everything that I'm afraid of twice.
Wow, that's so interesting. I will push myself to do it, but I just feel like now I'm more of a chicken about it.
Shit.
Like I went snowboarding, and I was like, when you put like, have you ever been snowboarding before?
No, but I want to go really bad.
It is the most weird thing like ever. Like just to even balance and stand on the board itself is like so challenging. And then to walk with the board with one foot, I was terrified the whole time, but I was like, don't be that person that like, you know, is going to sit out. Like I'm not like that person, you know?
Good.
Like I'm going to do it. Like I might like cry about it, but I'm eventually going to get on the lift and go up on the hill and go down.
Straight up.
But it was like one of those things where it's like I look down the hill, I'm like, oh my gosh, I am terrified. But in younger, I would have been like, I don't care if I fall. Now I'm like, I'm going to break a bone. Like
I'm dead. Nah, sometimes I get like that.
Yeah.
Like especially because like now I'm trying to fight, and like
fight who?
I don't know. I haven't put a face to it yet.
Wait, what do you mean?
Courtney, do you follow me on Instagram, Courtney?
I do, but what do you mean like fight? Like
don't
compete?
step into a cage and punch someone's face and
oh my gosh.
Try to knock them into unconsciousness.
No, stop.
I swear on my life.
See, like I could never hit someone. Even like when I did sports in high school, I hated contact. I don't want to hurt anyone. You
did lacrosse, right?
Yeah.
Truth.
Yeah. I was terrible at it. Couldn't play. But
weak.
Someone could take the ball, take the ball, put it in my stick, and I would take the ball and just run it up the field and then just like pass it, like a small pass to someone else because I couldn't throw it or catch it. But I could run with it.
You ever score a goal?
No.
Not even one?
JV.
Dude,
that was it.
Let me tell you, that was my high school wrestling career. No, I swear on my life.
I like benched and cheered from the side, you know.
You were on the cheer squad.
And then I did cheerleading too. But I was a cheerleader for my lacrosse team. You know what I'm saying?
God.
I wasn't good at it, but I love being active. So
Dude, what a throwback!
It is a throwback. And I actually didn't do lacrosse my senior year because I wanted to get into the gym. So everything happens for a reason. I was like,
dead ass.
I'm terrible at this, but I love to like do conditioning work. Like I can run. You tell me to do something, coach, I'm gonna do it.
100%.
So that's kind of how I felt like with the gym. But then I was like, I'm not sitting out in the cold and the rain to not play. And I hate this. I do not even enjoy this. I'm scared. I'm scared I'm gonna get hit by the ball. Like, yeah, I would get hurt. The girls, they would whack me my fingers with the stick. Like it was scary. I don't know. See, again, no contact. So I can't relate to that. I don't want to punch anyone's face or bring them into unconsciousness. But yeah.
No. I mean, I think you should come down and train one day.
Oh my gosh, I would love to, but maybe we could do something like a video or something.
Fuck yeah.
That would be so cool. I'd be down to do that, but I'm not punching anyone.
No, you don't have to punch anyone. You can punch pads.
Yeah, I'll do that.
That's what I do on a daily. Like that's most of my training. Is not punching people in the face.
But you practice with people though, right?
Oh, 100%. Like every Saturday morning. It's like hard sparring with the small gloves.
Okay.
But like usually even after just regular kickboxing classes, like we'll do like light live rounds.
Oh, okay. And is it scary? Oh, you're not scared?
Well, yes, I am.
Oh, you are scared?
Oh, 100%.
Because they're more experienced than you, or just you don't know what's going to happen?
It's kind of like, it's like a little bit of both, honestly. Like I don't really have like a fear of like the other person. It's more of just like the fear of pain, and I don't know why, because like
interesting.
It's a weird wall. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm climbing over it some days.
Yeah.
And then some days I've recessed. You know?
Okay. Yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I would like, so like if someone's like bigger than you, do you get a little nervous, or do you get nervous that like you're not going to perform well?
Yes.
Okay, because I could see that. Like I get with everything I do. I'm a perfectionist. Yes. Worst habit ever. And I'm getting over it. I'm learning to be a little bit more content with the things that I do. Because like I told you before we even started this podcast, it doesn't matter if you go all in or you do it perfectly, but just keep doing it.
Exactly.
For a long period of time, not a year, not a couple months, definitely not. Like keep going, like, you know. But yeah, it's the fear of failing.
No, I can't say I have that fear.
No.
No, I can't say I do, because I've gotten to the point where it's like there is no such thing as failure. You know, there's only learning.
There's only learning. Yeah, you learn so much more by failures than you do successes.
Exactly.
Warren Buffett. I like thought about that quote too, and I did a research project on him. I know a lot about Warren Buffett.
Big deal.
No big deal. Greatest investor of all time. I'm sure you research him.
Well, I actually have a book on it's not written by him, but it's written about his method of reading financial statements.
Yeah.
Haven't fucking read one page, but
so can I ask you a question?
Ask.
So you're obviously into the not Bitcoin, cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
Right? What is like the one thing that you found success in with doing that? Which one? Are you not allowed to say? Doge, really? You try XRP?
No, I've heard.
Can I tell you something?
Hit me.
Okay, so I used to work at a bar, restaurant, Italian restaurant.
Nice.
And this man, we started talking about cryptocurrency, and I, as someone being in like, don't take my advice on anything, by the way.
She's not a financial advisor, guys.
Yeah, contact your financial advisor. But like I know like a lot about like this, you know, that kind of stuff because I'm going to school, whatever. They don't teach you about cryptocurrency in school because it's too new. They can't write a book on it yet, you know. But I had like a very like intellectual conversation with this man about it, and he told me, he said, listen, you're going to download Coinbase right now and you're going to buy XRP and you're going to hold on to it for a little bit, and then when I tell you to get rid of it, do it, you know. And I was like, I took that information, I was like, I'm going to do it. I never hooked up Coin. I have it downloaded on my phone, haven't made an account yet, but I told someone else to go buy XRP. He made $3,000 in 3 weeks, and I'm sitting here and I don't even have the account set up yet.
Yeah.
How crazy is that?
Listen.
Don't buy it now, but.
No, you can.
I mean, you can. But it's like $2 now. It was like 30 cents before.
Look, it's gonna go up. It's gonna, as the economy, you know. I was actually just talking about it with my boys at the gym this morning, and it's like 35%, and this is the statistic from, I think, February of 2020 to December 16th of 2020.
Yeah.
35% of all U.S. currency was printed in that time.
I know this.
And it's even more now.
That was my thing with the guy. I'm like, eventually the dollar is not going to be worth anything, which we're already going in that direction anyway. And we're probably going to go on a one world currency, and what easier way to do that is by cryptocurrency. Yeah. Just thinking.
No, it's truth. And that's why, you know, just because XRP is $2 now doesn't mean it won't be 1,000 in 3
well,
months,
look at Bitcoin. I mean, it's
I know
mines.
Exactly. I know plenty of people who are like, oh, I had Bitcoin like 10 years ago, and like I sold it for this and sold it for that. Like I met them on the internet, like on like fucking just Instagram pages and shit, talking about it.
Yeah.
And like,
but you know what? I feel like there's a catch.
What's that catch, do you think?
Because now, like, obviously with social media and information spreads so fast, and like, obviously investors do better when we're stupid.
Truth.
Right? Like, that's how they make the money. They're making big bucks. So like, how come like all this information is coming out and like it's okay that it's coming out? You know, like, well, who's gonna get screwed in the end? Like, that's why maybe it's a good idea to short sell your stuff, because then you're cutting your losses. But like holding on to that for a long period of time, like.
Well, you can't really short crypto. You could just buy it and then sell it immediately if you really want to.
Yeah.
Like that's what I used to do a lot. You know, I used to just. Mm-hmm. In fact, I started a few months ago day trading.
Oh, it's day trading.
What's day trading?
No, you're doing day trading.
I was. Not anymore. Now because I'm so busy with all this shit.
Yeah.
You know, like getting all this up and running was a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
So I had no time, and so I was just, dude, I fucked up so bad.
Really?
I lost like $3,000 this week. Yeah, but I made it all back on Doge today. Thank God.
Wow.
But dude, so fucking, I made like so much money over the past month and a half on Tesla options.
Okay.
And so I had a call option on Tesla, $677.
Wow.
It was good until May 28th. And I had to sell today because Doge was going up. So I figured I'd put a little bit more into Doge. But
yeah,
Tesla went down to like 666
wow.
on the fucking dollar. So I was like, oh,
yeah,
I got to sell.
It's craziness.
Yeah,
I got to really get into it. I think I'd be really good at it too.
Dude, hit my line. I got you with anything.
Yeah, I have like a lot of good resources too. And again, like,
of course, internet.
Yeah, internet. That's all it's about. So
serious. I mean, people really don't understand the value that we have in our phone.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And also like how easy that is. Like you just made a couple bucks, not a couple bucks, but you made a couple thousand in a short period of time. And you know, you don't make that in a day, regular job.
No shot. No shot. I mean,
I actually know friends that are quitting their job to do that full time.
Nice.
And I'm like, wow. And more power to you.
That's what I had the opportunity to do.
I need a cryptocurrency advisor.
I
will give you there definitely is. Because you know what? For me, that's as exciting as making money sounds. That wouldn't excite me to wake up in the morning and look to see where Dogecoin is doing. I'd rather hire someone else to do it. You could take whatever commission you want from whatever money we make together, but like I don't want to be bothered with that. That's not exciting to me.
What do you mean?
I like to lift weights and teach people how to lift weights. I don't want to stare at you know what? I hate the screen. I hate the screen so much.
I'll give that to you.
I hate the computer screen. I can't sit down. Like even right now, I'm like, what do I do with myself? Can we do this like while we go for a walk?
Yeah, why being so awkward?
No, I'm kidding. Like, can we do this while we go for a walk? No, like I hate sitting down. So like I hate the computer screen. Like yeah, like it's the worst. It burns my eyes. I think I'm going blind from like schoolwork and like just looking at the computer. I'm like,
yeah. Well, I know like those nerds who have like the yellow glasses or whatever.
Yellow glasses.
Yeah, they're like computer screen glasses.
Oh, they're blue glasses. I have them.
Oh,
I bought them from Target, $20. Yeah.
Fucking nerd.
Listen, I love the way they look on me. I'm okay with it, but I don't really use them because by the time I like realize my eyes are burning, it's too late. And if I get them, then it just like throws my focus off even more. So
I feel that.
Yeah, like you have to take like screen breaks. Like I have to take a screen break. Like I go for a walk, so I'm like, I need to see like what real life is, and sometimes real life looks a little pixely. I'm like, wow, you know.
No, I feel that hard body. Like every time I edit a podcast, I'm like sitting there just sifting for 7 hours on the spot, and I'm just like,
it's a lot.
I gotta take a walk or something.
Take a walk. Gotta do something in between. But yeah, the screen. That's why I can't work an office job. I refuse. I refuse to work the 9 to 5. I honestly can't see myself ever working a 9 to 5 because I just can't. Again, I can't sit still. And if I was stuck in a cubicle and no window, I think I'd lose my mind.
Well, you're doing great things right now. I mean, plug the business right now because you are doing fantastic things, and I love what you're doing.
Just follow Courtney Fitness, and you'll see what's up.
My actions speak louder than my words, bitch.
Why am I gonna tell you when you can just like follow
Nah, dead ass.
You could see it,
No, your truth.
But yeah, I guess I'll talk about the new job.
Yes.
It's very cool. So
Dribble
Up. I'm gonna plug in Dribble Up because that place is gonna, that thing is gonna go past Dogecoin.
Dribble up to the moon.
Dribble up to the moon. But it's a live platform, and I go into a production studio with professional cameras, lights. There's a tech person, there's a DJ, and, it's a ball. It's a medicine ball. They're coming out with more stuff. That's why I'm very excited about this place. But let's say, like, I take the medicine ball and I bring it from my shoulders up, shoulder press. What it does when you do it is it calculates that as 1 rep. And then you go through the whole class, and then at the end of the class, everyone's name's on a leaderboard based on how many reps they got for the class.
That's fire.
And they have a patent on it, and no one else can take that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a unique, it's smart technology. Yeah. It's smart fitness. So whatever, how I got the job there. Whew, amazing. Like, such a blessing. But you go in there, they just take care of you, and you just get to do this really cool thing, these live classes.
That's awesome.
You get to talk to and interact with like people all across the world, like Alaska, they're everywhere. It's insane. So yeah, and that's all the way deep into Nassau. So maybe I'll listen to a podcast on my way.
Whose podcast?
Whose podcast?
I don't even know what podcast is.
The only podcast, but yeah.
Yeah, Joe Rogan Experience.
No. Honestly, I'm telling you, other than yesterday when I had to watch some of his videos for school, I never watched.
That's
never
insane.
Watched them.
He's literally the most popular podcaster on the planet, besides Logan Paul.
Oh, I've listened to Logan Paul's podcast before during the pandemic. It was just like a bored.
It was a low moment.
Yeah, it was like it came up on like a recommended, and I listened to it. And I'm like, this is stupid enough. Let me go for a walk, and I put it on, and not that it was stupid, but it was like lighthearted, not so serious. Like I needed that during the pandemic. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Like, yeah, I just listened to like funny things and nothing too serious. It stayed away from the news, the screens.
Good.
Can't look at the screen. So.
Yeah, good on that too.
Yeah.
I tried my best, but I failed.
You failed?
My social media addiction is
Do you have TikTok?
heavy. No shot.
Oh,
Fuck TikTok.
then you're
just
not...
Instagram.
I downloaded TikTok for the first month of the pandemic, and then I was like, I don't want to use this. Like, this is a waste. I get stuck here for 2 hours at a time. Like, what? I could do so much more with 2 hours. So I deleted it. And I'm never looking back. You could tell me all the TikTok songs that are going on right now. My friends bring up, oh, that TikTok that's like this. I'm like, no, I don't. And you could tell me about it, but
Nah, dead ass.
yeah, I'm not gonna keep scrolling.
Listen, if it's popular enough, it'll come up on the games on Instagram.
It'll come up on Instagram. I love Instagram though. Addicted to Instagram.
Dude, dead ass.
I actually have a time limit on my phone now that like after an hour it warns me. It says stop going on your phone.
I tried to set one, but I don't know where to find like the timer itself. Like I went into the Instagram settings and I put 1 hour, and then I definitely exceeded an hour.
No, you can't go on Instagram. You got to go through the settings, the general settings in the Apple.
Okay, I gotta find that.
Not Instagram. Go through the general settings. You'll find it. It was the best thing ever. And also, when I do hit that, like, sometimes I'll go past an hour.
For sure.
But it gives me like this annoying notification, like your time's up.
Eek.
And then it happens so much that it's like, all right, I'm not going on this, because if you give me one more notification, then I'm done using the phone.
I'm gonna blow my fucking brain out.
I'm gonna check my phone on the other side of the wall. Then it ruins it. But it's good to do, and you can't get wrapped up in what everyone else is doing.
Well, that's the problem, is that I just watch memes all day.
Oh, so you're ruining your brain. No, I'm kidding.
No, you're.
I'm kidding.
You're not far off.
No,
you're not far off, Courtney. The problem is that like there's this page out there called The Gains.
What is it called?
The Gains with a Z.
Oh, okay.
The funniest fucking page I've.
Really?
I would say I'll send it to you, but
it's too bad.
It's like so addicting, and it's so fucked up.
Oh no, I don't want anything addicting.
Oh, it's addicting. I swear to God, because like it's just such like.
It's stupid and it's quick humor.
Yes and no. Like
okay.
it's low key kind of witty, and that's what I love about it. It's so fucked up and so relatable, and it's great.
Well, I'll tell you one thing I do love that's meme wise. It's Long Island Wise Guys, because like I am addicted to that. Like their stuff pops up on my stuff, like on my Instagram, more than anything else. I think it's just hilarious.
Yeah.
And like if we're gonna roast like Southern State Parkway, that's wonderful. Like can we? Because it needs to be roasted. Someone needs to fix it.
Low key.
Yeah, but like that's the kind of stuff. That's about it. That's as funny as I go through Instagram.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Mostly just I'm very into like education stuff. So like fitness education.
Yeah.
I'm so addicted to that anything else, my brain is like, no.
Yeah. Well, same. Yeah. I also follow like a bunch of like fighters and
I'm sure.
martial arts pages.
It's like motivation, kind of.
In a way, yeah. But I just like love watching the fucking.
Oh, really?
You know what I mean? And it's like crazy.
You have, I'm guessing you have favorite fighters.
Yeah.
Like I have favorite bodybuilders.
100%.
And even though I'm not in the realm of bodybuilding anymore, and I don't know if I ever plan on competing ever again.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, I competed when I was 18.
I remember.
Yeah, wonderful, best experience ever. Horrible after experience, because you got to deal with your health issues after.
True.
And it's hard. Actually, being out of prep is way harder than being in a bodybuilding prep, because you have some goal and you have a timeline, but once it's over and you have to go back the other way, it's hard. Mentally and physically really hard. But I took a year off after that of the bodybuilding stuff, and then I got the itch again. I was like, I gotta do it again. So I prepped during COVID. I was 4 weeks out from my show. I was ready. I was basically I was at the final stretch. Like there's nothing getting in my way. I had everything. Show got canceled. Then I was like, all right, I'll do the next one. That show got canceled. This is like 17 weeks of dieting, not eating a donut, not eating pizza. You know what I'm saying? Like,
fuck.
And this is cardio every day. This is training. This is a lot,
Stress.
And I'm cooking my own meals, whatever. And then my shows in June got canceled, and I was like, I can't keep doing this. I'm going to do this. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be in COVID for. So I had to stop. I was like, I'm going to destroy my body. It was freezing cold all the time. I was like, I have to stop this. So now I'm like kind of worn out of the bodybuilding thing, kind of like I was last time. But I know it's going to come back again.
Oh,
it might come back. Like right now I need a break. Like I can't put myself through another diet. Like even like a summer like shred, like I can't do it.
No,
you know?
I feel you.
It's called diet fatigue. I'm definitely diet fatigued.
Oh, no, yeah. It's 100% a
yeah.
thing.
Well,
like,
do you have to go to like a certain weight class?
I do. So right now, so I actually started off a few weeks ago at 190 pounds.
Okay.
I'm 180 right now. And I'm looking to get down to 155 on weigh-in day.
155?
On weigh-in day. So I just suck out all the water, basically. Like
30 pounds of water? You don't have
No. So I cut down to, I'm going to cut down by the end of this month, 170. Okay. So right now I'm dieting pretty hard. No pizza, no donuts.
No donuts, yeah. A lot of espresso though, right?
Low key, no.
You don't drink espresso?
Like it's here and I love it. When it was in my room, I used to wake up every fucking morning, have like 5 of them.
Well, you're Italian.
Yeah, I am. But
so that's what you do. Italians do espressos,
Courtney.
Right?
You're being racist on me now?
No.
No, I'm playing.
It's their coffee.
No, it's truth. It's truth.
Like I don't call this coffee. I call this espresso.
It's espresso.
Yeah.
No, you're 100% facts. Even the Portuguese side of me too.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
See?
But yeah, no, like I used to drink too much of it.
Oh, okay.
Like way too much. And now that it's here, like I always stop on the coffee shop on the way here sometimes, and I'm like, I'm just spending money when I have a fucking espresso machine in my room and I don't even use it.
Yeah.
So it's like it's weird. I don't know.
Yeah, interesting. So you have to cut the weight.
I do. Yes, I have to cut to 170 by the end of the month.
Wow.
I believe fight day. There's talks of a card on June 19th.
Okay.
So that's the one that I'm trying to get on.
Oh my gosh, 155.
Yeah.
Wow.
But by the time I walk in the cage, I'll be like 170 again.
Oh, because you'll just eat after as soon as you weigh in.
Exactly. So you rehydrate.
Yeah.
And then after that,
yeah,
you just munch a little bit. But I'm not going to go crazy. Like I see a lot of guys like they'll fucking go straight for the donuts after, like weighing in.
You're going
to
feel like crap then when you fight.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like you literally just spent all that time. Why not just go straight for a fruit smoothie, get some healthy carbohydrates and some good sugars in there.
Replenish. Yeah.
Exactly.
Then get ready to go. Nothing's worse than like feeling like crap and then having to move your body.
Dude, I know. Dude, I did a 3-day fast one time.
Oh, that's not anything I could do.
Nah, you could do it. It wasn't hard.
No,
it was just like
I can't do it.
Courtney.
No, like that's one thing.
Courtney.
I need to eat. I eat a lot.
Weak.
I eat like 3K.
No, I feel you.
Calories a day. And if I eat 2,000 calories, I'm starving.
No, I'm with you. And that's the spot I'm in right now.
Oh, so you're starving?
In a way.
Oh, okay.
In a way, yeah. Like, low key.
So you have brain fog?
Mostly from getting hit in the face, but...
Oh, okay. Concussions, just a couple concussions, no big deal.
Yeah, exactly. No big deal. CTE, what?
Oh my gosh, stop. That's so scary.
Nah, I know. That's why I only want to have 2 fights.
Really?
That's it.
You're done after that?
Yeah, 100%.
So if you do one in June, you only go do one more and that's it?
Yep. I want 1 in kickboxing and then 1 in mixed martial arts.
What if you're really good at it? You're going to want to do it again.
Of course, there's always the itch, but like you at a certain point you have to really sit down with yourself and be like, am I willing to go in there and potentially risk my future? Or
that's how I feel like with the bodybuilding thing.
100%. You understand.
I'm destroying my body, and I know I am because of the side effects that come from it, and
Yeah, you understand probably just as well as I do.
Yeah, and it's a lot. It's a lot of focus too. Like I'm sure when you prepare for a fight, like you have to really be into it.
Yeah, well, it's funny, dude, because like when I first started training, so like 2018.
Yeah.
I used to work with these like really hot girls at my job, and so I was like, yeah, I'm a fighter. I'm gonna fight.
Oh, no.
But then like when it actually got down to like dieting, I was like, little fries here, little onion ring there.
No, it's
and then I just
24/7. Especially what you're doing. If you have to diet down, like you can train for 2 hours. You can train for 3-4 hours, but you gotta not watch what you eat. Like that's a different story. You gotta make sure you sleep at night. You gotta make sure that your muscles recover. Like. That's a different story. It's 110% focus. Like when I did prep, that's all I cared about. I was like, I'm going to eat, sleep, bodybuild. That is me. I don't care about school. Like I'm going to put all my focus into this,
True.
But
well, you have to. You have no choice.
I have no choice. And also, it's a time commitment, and you got to put a lot of money into it.
Oh my! Don't even get me started.
I spent over $1,000 at 18 just to be in that show.
At
Over
18?
$1,000.
Fuck.
Over. I didn't care. I was like, I'm gonna do it because I'm like that.
You're very committed.
I'm such a committed person.
You are.
Yeah, that's
I've
why.
always noticed that.
Yeah, I'm like, you need to chill. But like, it's a good thing. It really is a good thing to be like a committed, disciplined person. Like that's what bodybuilding
100%.
teaches you. Like I know no matter what I do, if I say I'm gonna do something, like I'll do it. Like I'll go through the whole thing. Like I don't care. Even if I realize halfway through I messed up, I'll still do the whole thing. Like you know what I'm
100%.
saying? Like obviously there's so many times I wanted to quit, but I did not cheat on my diet once. Like you know what I'm
Wow.
saying? Like I didn't even ask my coach, be like, can I have a cheat? Like that wasn't it. I'm not asking her for a cheat meal. I'm
That's
trying
fire.
to prepare for a show. Like there is no time for cheat meals. Like you gotta get a sparkly bikini and go on the stage and be judged next to other people in sparkly bikinis. Like
Truth.
there is no time
Dead ass.
to mess it up. So
No,
yeah.
100%. 100%. You're way more committed than I am, to be straight.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I
Sometimes
see you cheating. You had pizza last night. You had pizza this morning. No.
for breakfast, for lunch,
bagel.
and for dinner.
You had a bacon, egg, and cheese.
Nah. I did very good today. I'll give my
Give yourself some grace.
little pat on the back today.
Yeah.
But nah, like I'll just find myself like eating like cold cuts. Like I'll get a half a pound of prosciutto from
Yeah.
Salpino, and I'll be like,
Oh, really?
and then shoving the entire fucking thing in my mouth.
Wow.
like
Gotta get a scale, food scale.
yeah,
Food
that's
scale
actually a great idea.
and MyFitnessPal, because there's no time for error when you do that. Like you put
right.
it on the scale, you measure it out. That's all you get.
It's true.
That's it. So
Well, that's one thing I've been doing a lot is like meal prep.
yeah.
So I like either go to Salpino and get like a giant thing of uncooked chicken like cutlets,
Yeah.
unbreaded obviously.
Okay. Yeah.
And then or I'll just go and like when I'm coming here, because when I'm here I don't have any time.
Yeah.
And I'll just go and I'll grab the already cooked ones that they have at the deli, and then some spaghetti squash or some broccoli rabe.
Oh, love spaghetti squash. I love broccoli rabe too.
Don't even get me.
Oh my gosh, broccoli rabe is so
started.
good. Yeah. All the
Yeah.
healthy foods.
Exactly.
You gotta have energy to do the things that you're doing, so you might as well,
Yeah, I mean training for 4 hours a day probably.
Really? You're training 4 hours right now?
Yeah, I do 2 hours in the morning usually, and then 2 hours at night. Like this morning though, I didn't get to stay very long. Like I had probably like an hour and a half session this morning.
Wow. But
Yeah.
still, see, like, I see why now you only want to do 2 fights. Like, this takes so much out of your
Yeah.
time to do other things.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
So you have to kind of pick what are you going to prioritize? What's number one,
100%.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah. But it's okay. You're going to do it.
Oh, I am.
You're going to do it, right?
There's zero shot
You're
of me
saying
quitting.
it right now. He has to do it.
Oh no! Like the second that I posted, like I have to put things out there sometimes to keep myself accountable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not because like people are asking me like, oh yo, you're telling everybody you want to fight? That's dope, bro. You got to stick to it. And you're like, yeah,
Yeah.
100%. Like I
Yeah.
literally put it out there for the fact that now I have to stick to it.
Now you have to stick to it.
Exactly.
Interesting. Yeah. I try to do that, but then sometimes I'm like, let me keep it to myself. Like there's a lot of beauty in keeping things to yourself.
I agree, but I'm a very vocal person.
I know. I'm like that too, because I'll like, oh, Courtney, just like keep it to yourself. Like work with your hood up, like, and then it's like, but I'm so excited. Like, and again, I'm like that too. I have such a big mouth. Like
Nah, dead ass.
when I meet someone new, they hear everything. Like,
It's the extroverted personality.
yeah, I guess. You know what? I always thought I was introverted, but I'm not.
Yeah, there's zero shot of that.
Yeah. I took like those, like the Myers-Briggs test or whatever. And I would go in between. Like some of them would be an INFJ and then some of them would be an ENFJ. But I've come to terms that I am definitely an ENFJ.
I totally know what that means.
You do?
No.
Aw, you gotta take a test.
Nah, I'm almost positive I did one when I was in like.
They make you do them in school.
Yeah.
They made me do it in college. That's why I'm like, oh, I'm in between these two. Honestly, do it though, because it kind of gives you like that other. It's not like reading like your zodiac sign. You know what I'm saying? Like you answered these questions.
But Courtney, I'm a Leo.
Do you actually believe in that stuff?
No, no shot.
I'm a Cancer, but.
Did you not see my story today?
No, did you roast people who do that?
Low key.
My friends do it all the time. I don't blame them though. I think it's, sometimes they're relatable, but
This
I
one's,
think I relate to my sign though. Do you think you relate to your sign? Because I do think I relate to my sign.
I don't really even know. Like I know that a Leo is like outgoing, so yeah. In
That's
that
like
way.
one thing though.
Yeah, like that's it though. That's all I really know about a Leo.
Oh,
Like because
interesting.
like, bro, I was going out with this girl one time, and like, I don't even know. Like, we were just at a bar, and I feel like I bought someone like a shot or some shit.
Okay.
And she was just like, "Oh my God, you're such a Leo," and I was like,
"You're like, I'm never taking
okay.
you on a date
Yeah,
again."
no, dead ass.
You're like, that was our first and last date.
No, dead ass though. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like astrology always ruins a good date.
It does.
Well, that's why this meme that I put up today was like, it's like kind of making fun of it.
Yeah.
It's titled "Boys Who Are Into Astrology," and it's like a text message. It goes, "Just check my horoscope," and it said that I'm supposed to fuck you tonight.
Oh no! I did see that. I didn't even like correlate that to astrology.
But people like try to fucking buy into that shit all the time.
I think it's just something to read, something to keep you entertained. That's why I understand why some people do it. But like, I'm not gonna make a big life decision based on it.
I feel like it's just a way to manipulate people, though.
It could be. What are they manipulating you to do?
Well, not so much like the person who's writing the horoscope.
Yeah.
It's like, let's say you're about to make a decision that could be potentially detrimental. Like you could start up a bad relationship with a very toxic individual, or you're going to go out one night with very toxic, like just simple shit like that.
Cut them off.
No, but it says like you're going to have a great time, like this, that, like big things are in your future.
Yeah.
Do what you're doing today and the rest will follow. And then that person will take it and internalize it, a specific way.
Okay. Yeah. I think people do that too. That's also like you manifesting and putting it out there.
Exactly.
You want to talk about manifesting?
Hell yeah.
What do you think? Do you believe in it? Yes or no?
In a way, yes.
Okay.
So I don't believe that it's because of your astrology though, but I do believe that it's because like, I pray a lot.
Okay.
Like every single night, that's what I do. I meditate and then I pray and then I roll out and then I go to bed.
Who are you praying to?
God.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm
it's
Catholic.
not like Buddha, like because you meditate. Oh, okay.
I pray to God.
Okay.
And I ask for things.
Yeah.
And I don't think that it's a matter of he's gonna like grant these things to me. It's a matter of like I'm setting myself up mentally to understand what to do.
Okay.
And to read the signs and to take the opportunities that I need to. I
love that.
It's true. I feel that it's truth.
Yeah, that's really interesting and pretty respectable too.
Thank you very much.
So, yeah. Meditate every day?
Every night.
So I'll tell you a story about meditating.
Hit me.
Okay, so I didn't believe in meditation. I not like like meditation in the sense of like I'm gonna have this whole like out of body experience.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then during the pandemic, I had to I needed something to make me not anxious. And so I gave it a whirl and I sucked at it. It was so bad. I was like, I can't sit still. Like again, going back to I just cannot sit still. But something about being still is very unsettling. So like I was like, I have a problem because there's a reason why I can't sit still. There's something I'm thinking about, whatever. Like I need to fix that. So I did yoga first because I feel like yoga is like the step before you do meditation. Because
I agree with that.
When you're doing yoga, like you're still focusing on movement. So you're still moving, but you're doing it slowly. But then you take away movement completely and you just sit there, or do you lay down or do you sit? Like
I sit.
You sit. I lay down. I love meditation laying down. It's very relaxing for me. But I did a guided meditation and I've been doing like the same two. I love their voices. One's like, he's got like an Irish accent, and the other one, she's just so peaceful. She does a little like, like ASMR, she does a little bit of that. But I did his and I felt like I was about to go somewhere.
Oh, whoa.
Like,
whoa.
Yeah.
That's pretty intense.
Like, it was, I don't know, maybe I was going to fall asleep. Yeah. Maybe it was like a feeling of that, because to tell you to do it laying down.
True.
But I was like, I'm scared. Like, I can't keep going with my meditation. I had to like snap myself out. Like, 100%. I'm out of meditation. I'm like, now I'm horrified to meditate again. I'm like, where am I going? I don't want to, because people talk about you go out of the body, and I'm like, I want to stay in my body. Like, I don't want to go anywhere, Have you ever had that before?
I was close one time.
Oh, okay.
I can't say that I was like about to leave my body, but I was like getting to a place where I was like very locked in. Like now, I find it very difficult to get locked in because like I just let my thoughts kind of like wrap around me, and like they're always circling, and
that's a problem.
It is. And so that's the thing that I'm focusing on now, and that I've been focusing on for the past few months is just clearing my head completely and just thinking of just literally just blank.
Yeah. So you don't listen to someone talk?
Nope. I sit on the floor, and the best is when it's a rainy night.
Okay, so you hear like a little bit of
getting a little pitter patter on the window.
Yeah. And aromatherapy is good too.
Aromatherapy is
good. I love aromatherapy. Yes.
Candles and shit. I love candles.
I love my oil diffuser.
Oh, you have one?
Oh yeah.
My mother
from Walmart
is obsessed with oil diffusion.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think that one time I probably was just falling asleep. And I probably got scared. But like it scared me. Again, chicken. I'm an adult now and I'm more chicken than I was when I was younger. So
look, I mean, there's always the opportunity to get past that barrier, you know, like it's always just a matter of how you perceive things, you know. It's never a matter of like you can't do something or it's just you don't want, you're unwilling at that moment in time.
I have to send you the ones that I did though. You should try it.
Sure.
Just try a guided one. I feel like it's a...
I'm always open.
Yeah.
Always open.
And it's good for like right before bed. Is that where you do it before bed?
Yep. That's my night ritual is I usually try to read.
Oh, okay.
So I can take my time away from my phone.
Yeah.
I definitely fail a lot.
Really?
I do.
I don't read. I don't like reading. I don't like books. It just doesn't do it for me.
Well, you know what? You got to read like the things that you're interested in, you know, and that's something difficult too.
I think it's the eye focus. Again, like I just like to squint and like stare at words. Like doesn't do it for me. No, I don't even like watching TV. Like I don't enjoy it.
I feel you there actually, low key.
I don't enjoy it.
No, 100%. Like I've gotten to a point in my life where like I'm watching TV because like my dad watched TV a lot.
Yeah, same. My dad loves sitcoms. He's laughing when like when like they laugh in the TV show.
I'm so
he outwardly laughs like them, and I'm like, it's not even funny. Like
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I can relate. And like so I'm sitting there and like trying to watch, but then a commercial comes on every 5 minutes, and I'm like, I'm literally wasting my time, wasting my life.
Yeah, and also I'm one of those people. Well, when someone asks me to watch TV, I hate watching TV. Like like I don't want to do that. But if I have to watch TV, I like to do something else. Like I'd like to do my work while the TV's on. Like it's never really about watching
background
TV.
noise.
Except for one thing, The Challenge, MTV The Challenge. It's the best show ever. It is the best show. Have you watched it before?
My brother's fiance watches that.
Oh, so she's super cool then, because that is like the best show ever. I've applied to be on that show. I will be on that show. Manifestation. No, I'm kidding. But that show, I love it because to me it's like sports, and I've also been watching it since I was in 7th grade. But it's like watching the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
That's weird.
Like I love the people who it's a kind of like a game show a little bit.
Yeah.
They do physical challenges and then they live in the house, whatever. That like I'll go through commercials to watch it live. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. Everything else I'm like, well, whatever.
Yeah. Well, I used to watch TVs a lot as a kid. And like looking back, it's like you wasted so much time.
Yeah. I wish I had played outside and, did something active. But
yeah. And that's why I have a lot of faith in like the next generation, because
I have a lot of faith.
I'm telling you, because as stupid as, a lot of them look on social media and stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like we're getting to a place where a lot of people on YouTube are starting to create videos about getting off social media for a little bit and experiencing the world as it is.
Yeah. Do you ever watch The Social Dilemma on Netflix?
No.
Okay.
I heard of it though.
Yeah. I think that the phone is like the worst thing. I think the social media, not that it's the worst thing, because social media does great things. You could build your business at home. Like, you have like 10,000 followers. You know how much money you can make if you have 10,000 followers? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like even just 10,000, not even talking 100,000. Yep. Like, like
the second you get that blue check mark.
Oh, well, you're set. But, like that stuff, it's amazing. And like I think it also puts like an outlet for people to be creative and learn, because we're going into a more technology world anyway. So if you can learn technology when you're younger, what can you create when you get older and you have the tools and stuff? But I think there's a lot of problems with it.
100%.
And they purposely make the phone addicting. That's why you say like sometimes you don't even read your book, you go on your phone. I'm the same way. I catch myself. I'm like, I've checked my email 5 times. It looks the same. Like, why do I keep going on it? There's nothing there. Dude. I'll do the same pattern. I'll go Instagram, email. I'll check my Blackboard account. I don't even care if there's, an assignment due. Like, I'm not doing it right now. Like, why do I care if something got posted?
True.
I go through everything. I'm like, this thing is so addicting. And I don't know, maybe it makes me more creative. It could. It might motivate me if I see someone on Instagram doing really well, Or it can make me feel bad about myself.
True.
It's an interesting dynamic, I guess.
No, I agree with you 100%.
It's just going to get stronger anyway.
Well, once Elon Musk comes out with that fucking, what's that, Neuralink or whatever?
What is it?
It's like a chip you put in your brain.
No way.
I swear on my life.
that's really going to happen, I'm not putting a chip in my brain.
No shot.
I'm not putting a chip in my brain. There's no way.
Yep, but that's the direction
That's where we're going?
In. Yep.
Oh
chip in your arm, chip in the head.
For what? Does it give me superpowers? Can I fly?
No, you definitely can't.
Well, it's just so they could track me.
Well, maybe.
And sell my information.
Maybe.
They could sell the cookies.
Low key.
Wow.
No, it's truth.
That is really scary and kind of not a world I want to be a part of.
Oh, no
not
shot.
gonna lie.
No,
See, like
I know.
now take me back to the simpler times.
Dude, I know.
Take me back to simpler times. Seriously, I don't want to figure it out. Simpler times.
Yeah.
I want a house on a farm and I want to be away from everyone.
No, it's true. I've always talked about, like, one day I want to move probably like down south, like
really?
Florida, North Carolina, Texas.
I lived in North Carolina.
How was it?
A simpler life. You had one grocery store, one movie theater. You had a froyo place. I lived in between 2 golf courses. I just run up and down them all day.
That's fire.
And I was safe. I wasn't living in between like busy roads. Like it was awesome. And then, I moved here. Obviously, it was older when I moved here. So, of course, life's going to go by faster as you get older because you have more responsibilities. Your time's filled up with more things. But life's fast. Look at us. This is like craziness.
Both entrepreneurs and shit.
Entrepreneurs.
Wow.
Yeah. And a lot of people from our school is entrepreneurs.
Dude, I have such a respect for our community.
I really do too. When I see people doing stuff, I love when people do stuff. I don't care what you do. You do it and you do it that's respect.
100%.
And you put yourself out there for that. Like that Instagram account I had that since like my junior year of high school. But you kept up with it, you know? And I always did the fitness thing. Always did it. And now things are so good, you know? And then I see other people doing the things that they like. And I even see people just now starting to get into the whole fitness thing. I see people starting to become personal trainers and doing their own business stuff. And I'm like, that's cool. Like,
Well, anyone who has the guts to, like you said, put themselves out there.
Put them out there, yeah. Not care. Oh my gosh. Caring what other people think, like, I can't.
Dude, well, you remember, I had the biggest problem with that.
It's awful.
That was my entire existence, was caring about whatever other people thought.
Oh my gosh, it doesn't even matter. Those people are not even there. They're not even the people in your circle. They don't care. I've had nothing but support for all the things that I've done. You know?
Same, honestly.
Right?
Like, it's weird.
Yeah, like people are like, they pat on the back. Not even that I'm like the most successful person ever or anything like that. Exactly. But they're like, wow, like my friend, she said to me, she's like, you really got it figured out. Like, I don't. I'm a mess. But she's just like, you know what you want to do, and you're strong with that, and you have a passion. Like, that's what I respect. It's like people who have a passion for something.
Straight up.
Like, and they just keep going.
Yeah, well, same. Like, like I do get messages from time to time from people being like, wow, like it's very good to see, that you're once again putting yourself out there.
Yeah.
And, just doing something that
makes you happy.
Yeah, you're passionate about.
Yeah.
No, you put it into words fantastically.
Oh my gosh, like the messages I get, and like people I never even talk, like the messages that I get from people, and the respect that they have for me, and just even being like an expert in what I do, and asking me questions, and being like, they say the nicest things ever, and I'm like, wow, it's all worth it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I get you there. I mean, especially in fitness, trainers are a dime a dozen. You could find everyone on the street. You could find Joe Schmo here, Joe Schmo there. But when you find someone who's actually dedicated and now doing something like Dribble Up Live. Yeah. No, but dead ass. Like when you see someone pushing to that point rather than just being stagnant and working at the local retro for the rest of their life.
Yeah, no, and I knew that where I work at the gym, I knew that was never forever, but it was the best starting point. I'll tell you that. And build the confidence, the education. It pushed me. I've worked with every single type of person, every type of injury, from ages youngest 15, oldest 72. I've worked with it all,
That's awesome.
And you build that experience, and knowledge is power. So now I have the knowledge. Anyone, hey Courtney, can I have a session? Yeah, I got you.
No, big time. Yeah, no. It's always the starting jobs that give you that push and give you the confidence. Yeah. Especially when we're more extroverted people.
Yeah.
And I feel more extroverted people choose fields that are more extroverted when they first started. Like me, I started as a waiter.
Yeah,
you started as
I did that too.
Oh, you were a waitress. Yeah, true.
Yeah, I did that during the pandemic.
So how was that?
Well, I love fitness, and I'll say it a million times because that defines me. I'm not gonna lie, it does. My job defines me. I don't care. Like that's why I put everything into. People ask what you do for fun. I work out for fun. Like that's it. We work out and move my body, whatever.
Same.
But when you go from something like that, and then I couldn't work at the gym during that time, so sad. But I was like, I need to do something where I'm not working in an office because I can't sit still and I can't stare at a computer. What else to do than be a waiter, learn how to bartend, whatever.
Deadass.
So I got a job, whatever, serving, bartending, and it's a complete opposite of fitness because now this is serving alcohol. I'm serving people gross food, not gross food because the food there is amazing. Oh my gosh, the food was unhealthy food. And now I'm surrounded by this all the time. And I'm also surrounded by staying up until 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning because that's when we close and we get everything done. So like that never made me feel fulfilled, but I needed that job at that time. Like I needed to work there just because I couldn't do my other job. But then now obviously things are different and I have my jobs back. I have my jobs back 150% full. And I left last week. That was my last. It was just happened. It just happened.
Stepping stones.
Yeah. It was something where like I was draining me. It was only an extra 20 hours a week on top of like the 40 to 50 hours I already work. So I had no time. I was like, and then also my sleep schedule, that's like a big thing for me. Like sleep is so important. Like big time. I needed to get sleep. That's really what it came down to. I was like, I can't go to bed at 1 o'clock in the morning and then, I wake up at 6 a.m. every day.
Fuck that.
It doesn't,
I'm a 9 o'clock riser.
Really? No, 6 a.m. I'm up. Like I have to be up because I have someone at 7.
True.
Like there's someone waiting for me at 7 o'clock in the morning every single day of the week. There's not one day of the week I don't wake up at 6 a.m. It's
fire.
Yeah. I want to sleep in. Just one day. I needed one day to sleep in. But maybe we'll get there one day.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you're making the big old dribble up bucks.
Listen, that place is going to take off.
No,
I know it.
It should.
It's going to. I really believe in that company so hard, and that's why like the fact that I even work there, I'm just like, again, it's a blessing.
It's from like God. You said, the next fucking Peloton up in here.
Oh, better than Peloton. Way better than Peloton.
You hear that, Peloton?
I just hate riding the bike. I hate cycling. So like, I know there's a lot of people who don't like that, and like for me I can't sit down. I can't sit still. It's sitting down for me. Not even like taking like a cruise around the beach or something. On a bike? Yeah. Oh no, I could do that because I'm like looking at things. Yeah. You want me to sit down and look at another no, it's not happening. Never. Like I want to move I want to dance around a little bit, like No, yeah. It hurts my back. It hurts my back. That's what it comes down to. I have a little scoliosis up top, so like me sitting down and like going like this, it's like not happening. Oh, your spine is a little bit on the curved side. Oh, it is. She's like this. Yeah. Ooh. But I got a membership to massage. No wait, handstone massage. Best gift to myself. Lucky. Yeah. So I started that. Individual. Yeah. It's wonderful. The girl who does it, she's amazing. Yeah, I went for massage twice. Best minutes of my life. Yeah. Like the recovery. Oh, it helps so. I went there. I couldn't even turn my neck. By the time I left, I was being like an owl. I was able to turn my neck all the way around. I'm like, I'm dead. And like when I walked in, I didn't even know there was membership. I didn't know that was a thing. So I walked in. And she's like, oh, by the way, like, if you want to keep doing this for a lower price, like, you just get the membership. You got to come every month, though. I was like, okay, let me see. Let me see how it goes first, and then whatever. I walked out of there, the most happiest person ever. And I was like, I want a membership here. Yeah. Like, this is happening every single month. Like, I deserve this. Like, well, that's why you should look at it. Well, also, too, like, I never do stuff like that recovery-wise because it's expensive. Very. Like me going to cryotherapy for 4 minutes to go stand in an ice cube. Like to me, spend $80 on that is like a no. Come on. Just take a cold shower. That's what I do. Yeah, but like cold shower is good. I like cold showers. Every morning. Oh, I don't do it every day. I like hot. Like I like heat. Like I love heat. Like when I went, I got like hot stones, like a hot stone massage. It was nice. Yeah, it was really nice. Where's this place now? It's just handstone massage. They're everywhere. I went to the one in Jericho because like I'm also kind of an impulsive person. So I woke up that day. I was like, I have time to get a massage. Let me get a massage. Yeah. They're everywhere. I could have went to Babylon. I could have went to Colma. I could have went anywhere. But they didn't have them for a week. I was like, I can't wait a week. I'm in the mood for a massage right now. Like, I need to go. So I just found one that was like, that had like one time slot for like that day. And I went. So. Well,
don't knock you. You know, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Great for recovery. It's just a great feeling too, you know, knowing that you did something for yourself.
Yeah. Like self-care is important. And that's something you learn too. Like you get, also, I just feel like an old lady. Do you feel like that? I just feel like an old lady. Like sometimes I stand up, I'm like, you know?
No, I've got to be honest. I've never felt younger in my life.
Really?
Yeah, I've never felt bad. Like I have some nagging issues with like my shin and my ankle.
Yeah.
I really fucked up my ankle bad like a couple weeks ago.
Oh, wow.
But besides that, I mean, I feel great.
Really? I like to go to bed early. Like I'm an old lady in that sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and again, like scared of so many things that I wasn't scared about when I was a child. But like,
what's your opinion on skydiving?
I'm gonna do it.
You want to go?
I actually really do want to go. Like
after my fight, I'm gonna go.
Really?
Let's go.
Oh my gosh, the one in the out east?
Yeah, skydive Long Island.
Do you know what happened there? I'm not even gonna say it.
No,
I'm not gonna say.
There's definitely a few people who've died there.
Yes.
Yeah, like that's just life though.
I know. I definitely want to go though. Like I'd be so down, and I want to get the video of it. But it's like one of those things. Like you have to do it one time in your life, and I'm not.
Well, I'm doing it twice.
You do? Oh, you're gonna do it twice?
Yeah.
Is it something? Are you scared of heights? Is that your thing?
We were talking about that before.
Yeah, that's like, you know.
That's one of the big ones.
Okay. I'm not scared of heights. I love heights.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's
Lucky.
not. Mine is the getting injured. That's
I feel
I'm
that.
scared of.
Well, that's why I want to do it after my fight.
Oh my gosh.
Because like I'm gonna be banged up after my fight.
Yeah.
And I don't want to like fucking coach. I'm going skydiving. If I come back with a broken leg, don't worry about it.
Oh no, that makes me so pissed.
Yeah.
How's your relationship with your coach?
Great. I love my coaches.
Isn't that like amazing?
Swear to God. Oh my God.
It's a mentor.
Oh yeah.
And someone who cares. That's my biggest thing.
And they don't even have to.
They don't even have to care. Like I'll be honest. My coach I had for my show last year, she didn't care. And
Bitch.
No, she was busy, and also I didn't see her in person. It was online.
Bitch.
But and when I just like had that feeling, like even after my show I was supposed to work with her a little bit, I was like, this woman doesn't care about me. Like for me, like my clients, like I love them. Like they are everything to me. Like some of them feel like family to me. So it's like I always seek that from a coach, for someone or a mentor. Like, you know, like if I know that you're not into it as much as I'm into it, what's the point? It's not exciting anymore.
Exactly.
Like, that's why my clients, I feel like they love me, is because they're like, why are you so excited about this? Like, I'm excited for you. Like, I want to be there for you. Like, let's do this together. Let's have fun while we do it. Like, I'm all in. Like, you know, like that's how I feel. But not everyone's like that.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, I feel you, because like I'm not a coach by any means, but like, you know, I go to a lot of like the sessions where it's, so I'm kind of in a middle ground. Like there's the amateur fighters who have had fights.
Yeah.
They're better than me.
Okay.
And then there's also a lot of guys have no fights, kind of just started coming maybe a year and a half.
Yeah.
Who I'm like better than them.
Okay.
And so I'll give them some sort of mentoring, because, you know, they see that I'm out here training every single day and doing all this kind of shit. And so I'll give them a tip, and I'll be very excited to give them the tip.
So excited. Yeah.
And then they're like,
passion.
Exactly. And that's all it falls down to. But then they're like, wow, I mean, I can't believe you took time to like help me out. And I'm like, well, dude, this is like what I love to do. Yeah. And I want to see you
do good.
Exactly. Because you're committed. I mean, you've been coming for 6 months.
Yeah.
Even if you're just coming one time.
Yeah.
You made that step.
And who wants to see other people fail? Like, who enjoys that?
It's
not why is everything competitive? Like, when people reach out to me and like they want to get into personal training, they need help, I'm your girl. Like, I found so much success in my business. Why wouldn't I want that for someone else? I'm good with my business. There's no competition. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good with myself. Let me help you, because I know how to do it, and I know how hard it is.
Straight.
And I know what it's like being by yourself and having to do it yourself. I had no mentor. My mentor was Pedro's Coolion on YouTube, and I watched his videos. He's a billionaire. I watched his videos. That's the only reason why I did well. That was my mentor. Yeah. You know, but like, what if I would have had that in person? Like, you know, and like someone I trusted. I mean, I trusted that guy because, you know, you have $1 billion. Like, you must know what you're talking about, right? Deadass. But, you know, like, that's why when people ask me for help, I'm like, ask me for help. Like, don't not ask me. Even if it's like fitness and nutrition questions and stuff like that, just ask me. Like, I'll answer. Like, I'm not one of those people that are like, okay, no, pay me, you know, $100 for the hour. Like, I'm not like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, it's true.
Unless you really need that help, and like we decide together, like you need that like one-on-one attention all the time. But it's like, let me help you. I just want to help you.
Exactly.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing. No.
It's not a competition.
In fact, I think it enriches your life.
1000% it does. It makes you feel fulfilled that someone cares or even looks up to you. Like, that's the thing. When someone looks up to you, like, you know?
It's a weird feeling.
Yeah, like, that person came to you for advice on that. Like, doesn't that make you feel good? Like,
it's definitely a very warm inside feeling.
Yeah. Like, you're doing something. Honestly, it's just a reminder that you're doing something right.
I couldn't have said it any better.
Right, that was good. I had to think about it for a
yeah,
second. Like,
look at
these
you.
are the perfect words.
When's your fucking book coming out?
When's my book? I don't like to read, so there's no book. I'd probably make a podcast before.
The Courtney O
the Courtney O Fitness. Yeah. No, nothing like that. I love Instagram, and I just love, like, that platform, and I'm an educator. Like, that's what it comes down to.
Professor
you know?
Olsen?
Yeah, I just love to teach, and my favorite quote is knowledge is power. So, like, that's how I live.
It's big time truth.
Yeah. Like, I'll always, like, do research. Like, that I'll read. You're right. Like, I should read books that I really am interested in. Because I do. Like,
I'll swing some recommendations your way.
Like,
sure.
I'm not, honestly, like, I'm really not into the whole, like, I don't need motivation books. I have that. It's not even that. I'm just never satisfied. So I don't need a book to tell me, like, you know, this is going to better you, or you need to believe in yourself. I believe in myself, like, because I'm neurotic, and and again, being still is very unsettling to me. Again, it goes back to that, like, being still is very unsettling. Like, I'm someone who's, like, usually never content. I need to keep going. There's something in me. It doesn't stop. It's annoying. Don't get me wrong. She's annoying, whoever she is, that won't let me be content. You know.
Got a little schizo going on?
Yeah, I got a little schizo. She's annoying, but, like, I do just, like, I like to learn. Like, even though I, like, school, whatever, that I don't want to learn about finance. I'm kind of, you know, that's not my thing. Like, I've realized every time I try to leave the fitness thing, it always pulls me back in. Like, I went on an interview to this Northwestern Mutual place.
Week, my boy works there.
Really?
Yep.
What does he do?
I don't know.
Oh.
Something, though. Yeah.
So I went to an interview there, and I forced myself to go on the interview. I bought clothes to go on the interview. Like, I live in workout clothes. Like, that's how I show up to work, is in workout clothes.
High key.
I bought pencil skirt, went to Express, got all that stuff. And I went in there, and I was like, I said to myself, I'm like, I'm going to kill this interview. Like, I already know it. Like, I know how, like, I can talk. Like, you know, I don't get shy. I'm not like, you know. So I went in the interview, and she loved me. She said, come back. And then I thought about it when I got in the car, and I was like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
Not even I can't do it. I don't want to do it. Like, this is not, I went to the office. There was no windows. It was a beautiful office, don't get me wrong. And it was so quiet. When she asked me, do you have any questions for me? I said, how come this place is so quiet? That was my question. I was generally concerned.
Yeah.
I'm like, is it like this this is how you live your life every single day?
Yeah.
In quietness? I mean, I'm sure people love it. Don't get me wrong. If you're not extroverted. No,
it's cringeworthy.
You know, but, like, I was like, I can't do this. No window?
Yeah, it freaks me out.
There was a book on the desk that said The Quiet Place. I said, this is The Quiet Place. I'm not even kidding.
I know. That's the funny part, though.
I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, and well, that's why people are, like, you know, killing themselves in droves, bro. I'm telling you. Because, like, people are just stuck in these desolate, isolated, cubicle offices, whatever, and that's their life.
But you know what? I think that's changing.
I hope it is.
I think that's really changing because, like, with the whole COVID thing, now they're home.
Truth.
Now they're traveling. Now they go half into work, half at home. Like, do you know how exciting that must be for those people? It might
big step.
It's a big step, and, you know, maybe if you're kids and stuff, like, it's hard having that at home. But, like, that's change. Like, you're changing up your day. Probably drives the people who love routine nuts, but
yeah, true.
I love routine. It up. You like routine?
Love routine.
Well, what's the routine that you like? Like your morning routine, or you like to do the same exact thing every single day?
Definitely not that. No.
That I hate.
I just like a little bit of structure, you know, like sometimes it's not often that I do this, but, like, sometimes I'll, like, write out my week.
Okay.
You know, I'll be like, oh, Monday this, Monday that.
Yeah.
Tuesday this, Tuesday that, you know. So I'll be like that sometimes, but
that's good. That's just keeping yourself in check. Yeah. I wouldn't even call that a routine. That's keeping yourself in check.
True.
A routine would be like you doing the same thing. You go on your computer for 2 hours in the morning, then go to the gym for 2 hours, then do this, and every single day it's the same. Yeah. Every day, I feel like every day should not be the same.
Exact.
Right?
You know, you're speaking fucking truths tonight.
Oh my goodness.
No, you really are, though, because it is a fact, you know, like, I hate the stagnant
No, it's stagnant.
Exactly.
Still, it's a stillness. It drives me nuts.
Yeah, I'm with you. It is crazy though.
Just gotta keep moving. Oh, another one. I'm gonna get like a quote shop or something.
When I'm editing this podcast, I'm just gonna write them all down.
And just like, can we get like a cut to like every single like words of wisdom? Do you know what I'm talking about? Like
like a little black screen and then the quote and then it goes back.
Yeah, like words of wisdom by Courtney. Just a bunch of
I'll see what I can do.
See, I'm bad with the editing stuff. See, like this is really impressive to me.
Thank you.
Because as much as like I have the knowledge for like my content, I suck at editing, suck at camera placement. Audio is always crappy. Like that's what I need. I need like to ramp it up.
This is years of amalgamation of knowledge. Like this is literally like I didn't even know what to do with this a year ago.
Really? This is so cool though.
Thank you.
This is like the sickest setup.
Dude, I'm so proud of the spot.
No way.
I'm so proud of the spot.
Nah, it's so sick. This is something to be really proud of.
100%. Yeah. And I'm already very proud of it. I'm so blessed in life.
Yeah.
Great family. Got an amazing dog.
What kind of dog?
I have a Newfoundland Labradoodle.
What is it?
Show you.
Oh, okay.
I'll put a picture up on screen for everybody, but she is a little fucking
How old is she?
Turning 4 in July.
Oh, so still kind of puppy.
Yeah, low key. And she just acts like a puppy all the time.
Aww.
But this picture defines her.
Let me see. Oh, she's so cute.
Yeah, I love that dog.
She looks like a pimp here. She's got like her sunglasses on.
She takes after her father.
Those are your sunglasses, I'm guessing.
Those broke.
She broke them?
No.
Oh. That would have been a good story.
No. It's a pretty shit story, honestly. Actually, I was getting out of the car at CVS and I stepped on them.
You stepped on them?
They fell off the face and I went...
Wow.
And the second I crunched, I was like...
Yeah. That was your sign to never wear those types of sunglasses ever again. Did you buy another pair?
No, actually. So I had a pair of Ray-Bans that my mom bought me for my birthday. That was like the only gift I got. And they were expensive.
Oh, yeah.
And I actually left them up in Maine.
Oh.
I went to Maine and I was hanging out with some good people. And I left them. And I'm like 2 hours away from the original spot. And I'm like... Oh my God. It's like 6 a.m. The sun's just about to rise. And I'm like, I don't have any fucking sunglasses now.
Wow.
Yeah. And so I left him in my boy's car and I was just like, just fucking keep them.
Really? That's how mad you were?
Oh, I was so pissed. I was just
it
like, just keep them.
It wasn't meant to
be. Exactly.
It just wasn't meant to be.
You can't be mad by the things you can't control.
Oh, see, that's another one. Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Why even worry about the things you can't control?
That's true.
You can only worry about the things that are happening immediately.
Exactly. And this is why maybe you don't feel you need to read motivational books, but a lot of people do.
No, I think that people do. That's why that's a character trait that I have, but I know that not a lot of people have it.
Exactly.
And they need stuff to bring that out, I think it's just a self-discovery thing. You need to know what you're good at and know what you're bad at. Like I told you, I'm bad at being perfectionist and getting over it, but now I know it and I know I need to work on it and, give yourself grace when
moderation.
You don't you still got to do your stuff, but it doesn't have to be perfect. Just do it.
Exactly.
Who cares if it's bad?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well, that's a big problem I have now is that like sometimes, and that's a big reason that I'm not really doing music too much anymore is because like.
Oh, you're too hard on yourself?
In a way, yeah, because like I'll just be sitting there and then I'll just like run out of ideas for that day and I'm like, I want to keep going, but it's just like, it's too stressful and like, at that point, it's not even fun. It's not difficult. Like I'm not here complaining like, oh, I have so hard. I make music.
But it's a frustration for sure.
Major.
That's probably like, you should probably go for walks outside.
Well, that's why I go to the gym. Yeah. That's my burn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I get to punch things and let out the aggression.
That's letting out the aggression, but I kid you not, the mind clearing of going for a walk outside in nature. Like that's where honestly, everyone has their ideas. They come from wherever. Maybe they get them in their sleep, whatever. I get the best ideas when I go for a walk. Like it just all comes to me, and I have to write it down. Yeah. So I'll forget about it. So like I have like notes. I have so many notes in my phone of just things like, oh, I could do this, do that. That would be so cool.
I agree with you 100% actually.
Yeah, like it's not gonna like sometimes what do they call it something, like an artist like they have or not an artist, a writer. like of a novel, they have like a mental block. They just can't get
Writer's
past
block.
it. Writer's block, right?
Yeah.
Like it's the same thing. Like sometimes you just need something to
100%.
that brings you back.
Yeah, and like I tried everything under the sun. I tried drinking wine while I'm fucking making music. I tried smoking weed.
Oh no, really?
Everything. I've tried everything, but you know what? I feel like the best work you make comes from when you're in a clear state of mind. So, like don't add no alcohol, no weed. If it works for some people for sure, but like for me, like I need a clear state of mind. And you're right. You know what? Taking walks is a really big thing.
It is.
Like whenever I travel, like the first thing I really do is like I'll settle down in my room or whatever, and then I'll just walk the city.
Oh, okay.
And like sometimes I get really good ideas from that. And even though I'm not in a work setting, in fact, I took myself out of that place.
That's probably what it is too. You took yourself out of a different setting and you were able to think.
Refreshing.
It's refreshing. Yeah. I mean, I do the same boring walk.
Week.
I go down 9 blocks and I turn right back around. I don't even go in a circle. I go in a straight line.
Are you on the west side?
Yep.
And now it makes sense.
I just go up, down. That's it.
Yeah.
Quick, 20 minutes. Actually, it takes me 18 minutes.
18 minutes and how many seconds?
No, I just know it takes me 18 minutes.
Week.
But yeah, that's life,
Well, it's good that you have yourself, committed to something like that. Because now you're 100% sure about something that you can use anytime that you feel stressed.
Oh my gosh. That's why I feel like people really need to find that out. And controversial topic, but I don't think alcohol and weed does that.
No.
Like you need to find something else. Obviously, we know alcohol's whatever, but like people like, weed, everything weed, whatever. But you're still relying on something that you're putting into your body to get you into a state of mind. Like, why can't you do that by yourself? Like meditation. I've honestly, like all people who've never tried meditation, they should just try it.
Yeah, why
not? I bet you they can't even do it. It's hard. It's so hard. Like try to master meditation.
Listen, I'll tell you something. Like when I was probably a junior in high school, I started doing yoga and meditation.
Okay.
I went to a place in Babylon Village and I was like low-key committed.
Yeah.
But I found myself, I had major anger issues back then.
Yeah.
And I would find myself getting very frustrated because I couldn't
do it.
Exactly. And so I would literally just
frustrating. Yeah.
Like huff and puff and be a little bitch about it. But it was something that was meant to relax me. And I took it the wrong way.
But then you think about it, like, it teaches you something about yourself. Like, why can't you be quiet? Like, why can't you sit still? Why are you getting angry over that? My first yoga experience, I went to hot yoga. I was in a room with people who were older than me. Most of them were like, mom, dad kind of age.
Yeah.
And I went to the class and in the beginning of class, my first class, she was like, listen, like, if you want to like stop the practice, you're not allowed to leave this room. Like you have to stay in this. You just can sit down and lay on the floor, but you're not getting out of the room because if you get out of the room, you ruin the practice for every single one of us,
It's true.
So I would go through the class. I could not get through the whole class. I'd have to like take breaks and lay on the floor. I'm like, why is this so hard? I'm fit. Like I already did my bodybuilding show. Like I already did all that stuff. Everyone else around me, they're killing it. Like mom, dad, everyone, grandma, grandpa, the guy in the Speedo on the side next to me is doing a great job, and I'm like, oh, I can't do this.
Yeah.
And I think it wasn't even about it being hot. It was about just like the most control. Like you have to balance on one leg. Like you have to really focus on just that. You can't focus on anything else.
And the heat in the room too.
Yeah, the heat, don't get me wrong, it makes it harder. But like it's really just like the focus that you have to let everything else go. Like, I would have to lay on the floor for like 5 minutes at a time.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Tough. No, yeah. I can relate. Hard body.
Yes.
But that's why, like anxiety is a big thing that runs rampant in our society. And there are many, many causes to that. We won't get into that. But I feel like that's something that everyone needs to deal with before they really start doing things like yoga and all that kind of stuff. Or maybe that's your way. But
that's your way, yeah.
For most people, like I feel like it starts with just like talking positively to themselves.
Yeah.
Because then once you talk positively to yourself, you're like, okay, I definitely can do yoga. And then you go into it with a better mindset rather than going into it, throwing yourself into it and giving yourself an initial bad experience.
Yeah. Well, anxiety comes from so many different things and like everything. Like I think anxiety is so different. There's so many stems of it. Like I didn't realize I even had a even tiny bit of anxiety until the pandemic.
Shit.
I one day I had an anxiety attack during the pandemic. And I didn't know I was having one, so I thought I was dying. Like I thought I was having a heart attack.
Wow.
Yeah, like I thought, and felt like I was gonna pass out. couldn't even go to the hospital because it wasn't the time to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I freaked out, and I just felt it. I felt my heart like slow down really like fast. Like it was just crazy. But like now I know it, and like now I'm like, I always had this. I just didn't know what it was. And maybe it didn't come out to the extent that it was, you know, during the pandemic. Yeah. But then you learn how to go around it. You know, when it starts, you chill out. Like, you're overthinking. You really think about like, what state are you in when you get anxious?
Overthinking.
You're overthinking. Like, chill out. Stop. Go for a walk outside. You know, go exercise again.
No, it's you laugh, but it's 100%. Yeah, I see no lies.
Yeah, it's true. But, you know, and I think everyone deals with different kinds of anxiety. I think everyone has at least a little bit of it. Anxiety about the future. I mean, you would have to be the most chill person ever if you didn't get anxious about your future.
Exactly.
Like, you didn't think about it right now. Like, what you do today is going to affect what happens tomorrow.
Yep.
I think everyone's like that. But
yeah. And you know what? Honestly, I'm kind of glad that I didn't know that in high school because, you know, like, I feel like my life has been such a crazy journey.
Yeah.
And if I didn't, like, go through the process of learning those things, I wouldn't have had those great experiences. You know, like, the person who I was in 9th grade was totally different from 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th. And then even, like, now. Yeah. So different than I was 3 months ago.
Yeah. Who would change it, though? You wouldn't change it.
Not 1 second.
Yeah, you wouldn't change a thing. You have to go through those things. It's a learning experience, learning curve. Life's a learning curve.
Exactly.
All the time, though.
Low key. High key. No, high key. Dead ass, though.
I would agree. Like, me 3 months ago is so different than I am now. And would I change how I was 3 months ago? No shot. Do I like the person I was 5 years ago? Not really. She was cool, but
weak.
You know, like I'm just so much better now. You know, like, and that's okay. Like, I'm okay with that.
No, it's not okay. It's good. It's great. Yeah. In fact,
you can like look back and be like, hey, like, you know, you were not the best person back then, but hey, now look at you. Look at you go.
No, it's truth. You know, you learn so much by fucking up.
You do. Yeah. We mess up a lot. I mess up all the time. That's okay. I messed up this morning.
What happened?
So I had a class at 12:30 at my new job. And I got my Tuesday and Thursday schedule switched. So I convinced myself all of yesterday and all of today that I had to leave my house at 12:15 to get there. I look at 12 o'clock and I'm like, crap, my class is in 30 minutes. And I thought I was supposed to leave my house at 12:15. No, I have a class in 15 minutes. So I messed up. What I do, I shoved the avocado toast down my throat and I went in my car and I drove there and I went there and they were understanding. They're like, it's okay. Like, they told me to chill. You're fine. Yeah. They moved my class back by 15 minutes. That was it.
Well, sometimes the problem isn't as big as we think it is.
No. Again, that's me being hard on myself because I'm a perfectionist and I'm like, I'm never late to anything. Well, no.
It is what it is.
You were today. Be humbled because
that's you messed up. Sit down, woman.
Yeah, and that's hard. Like when I messed up, I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, it's a hard pill to swallow sometimes.
Yeah, I agree. I agree a lot. Like, yeah, sometimes I'll like, you know, like, let's go back to cheating on your diet. You know, like sometimes I'll see myself grabbing the prosciutto. Grabbing a little fucking yogurt
mozzarella?
with granola.
Granola? Oh, granola's dangerous.
Granola is very dangerous
it's
because it's
dangerous.
Really not that good for you.
But it tastes amazing.
Exactly.
I love granola.
I know. Hey, look, I got a weak spot for a Nature's Valley fucking oats and honey bar. You know what I'm saying?
The crunchy ones that get all over the place. I love those.
I got a weak spot for those.
Really? I like Power Crunch bars. Have you had those?
No.
I ate one before I came here.
Naughty.
It was good. They're good.
Oh, they're good.
I mean, they're not whatever. They're protein like little bars.
No,
12 grams of fat. 12 grams of carbs, 12 grams of protein. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
True.
Yeah. Just keep all the macronutrients the same. Yeah. On top of the yogurt I ate and the homemade taco bowl I made because it's Taco Tuesday. Told you, 3,000 calories a day goes down.
No, 100%. I mean, like I said, I was 190 pounds a few weeks ago. And I was just lifting weights, training all day, literally just killing myself. And I was probably eating, like 3,000 calories, 3,500 maybe.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel burnt out?
Never.
So you don't feel burnt out?
Only when I'm on days where, like, I'm running from the gym, straight to home. I pet my dog for 3 seconds, then I'm out to the office. Then I'm out to Patchogue because I got to do this.
Yeah.
And then I'm back at home, and then I'm back at the office, you know, like, and this is only a new thing now. So I'm only recently starting to feel burnt out. But during the whole pandemic, I felt pretty good.
Yeah.
Because I was making my music.
Okay.
That's
outlet.
like when exactly. Yeah. And that's when I first started doing it. So it was like kind of fresh.
Yeah.
And then, you know, like at the end, it got kind of stale.
Yeah. Do you think the reason why you didn't maybe enjoy it towards the end was because you didn't think that you were getting the immediate reaction that you wanted?
No, I think I got a great reaction, to be honest.
Really? Because usually that's the motivation to keep you going.
No, I really loved the feedback I was getting. You know, like a lot of people were hitting me up, you know, like people who I haven't talked to in years, saying like, wow, like it's cool that you're doing music. Like not even just complimenting the song, you know, like being like, wow, it's cool to do music. And it definitely gave me a push, like positive, like compliments.
Yeah.
I eat that shit up like fucking bacon, egg, and cheese for breakfast.
Really?
I love compliments. Mm-hmm. I mean, and I'm someone who, you know, I've struggled with ego in the past.
Oh.
You know, I have.
Ego's the worst.
And I've struggled badly with it. You know, I've always been a cocky guy, always been a very cocky guy.
Yeah.
So I've had trouble with that, but you know, like the music it's fun, but you know, like it also isn't at the same time.
Okay.
Because I always put a lot of pressure on myself with the music.
Pressure's good though.
In certain ways, like pressure to finish something. Yes, I like that because it's like now it's fucking crunch time. Yep.
Yeah, you have to.
But the pressure when it's like you can't come up with an idea and you have to like you said, you're a perfectionist, right?
Oh yeah.
I'm the same way. And so I'm like, I got to come up with this amazing song and I got to come up with this part and that part. But then it doesn't end up that way. And I'm like, fuck. Now I got to restructure this, restructure that. So it just doesn't become fun anymore.
Then it feels like a chore. Okay.
Exactly.
Fair.
But this, this is a breath of fresh air to me.
Okay.
To be honest, you know, like I don't mind, even though I will be at the computer for 7 hours.
That's not the fun part. This is the fun part.
Exactly. Like, no, but it's such a fact. Like I get to talk to these great fucking people who I love having them, you know, like come and talk and whatever, you know, and it's people who I either see them every day or I haven't seen them in years, you know.
Yeah.
And that's like, it's very satisfying.
Yeah, extrovert is happy.
Exactly.
Extrovert in you is like, yes, let me talk.
Well, the extrovert in me is every part of me.
Yeah, and then the extrovert that has to sit in front of the computer is like,
crap.
Fuck. When can I talk again?
No, but that's another thing that goes back to deadlines. Like, I want a podcast out every single Friday.
Good.
And so I'm like, exactly. And so I usually record on Wednesdays, and then Thursday I'm like, grind.
Yeah.
And then I have to like cut a promo video and like, so it gives me like a very
structure. Hello.
Yeah. Look at us circling back.
We think we circled back to everything we talked about today.
No, dead ass.
Everything circles back.
Yeah.
Just like fashion.
Well, you a fashionista?
No. I need someone. I need like stylist. Like someone needs to teach me how to fashion because I do not know.
So what? Dribble Up has these tech people and camera people and this and that?
They told me that I need to change my clothes.
They don't have like a designer for you?
No. But they will pay for the clothes that I buy.
Bitch, go to Lululemon right now.
But
go to Lululemon right now.
They'll pay, like they'll reimburse, but like,
that's nuts.
Yeah, but like they said, they're like, you are all black. We can't see you because the wall is black. And I was like, all I wear is black leggings and black shirts because at the gym, like that's professional. Like as a, you know, but when you're being recorded and you know, you gotta be a personality as well. Like I talk the whole time when I'm doing them. I have to be like, you know, and so I've been buying clothes, like neon clothes and changing it up a little bit.
It's a very good idea.
I'm like, this is new for me because now I'm walking around in bright purple leggings and I would never do that before.
Yeah, it's a little off.
Yeah, but you know, I got to do it. I'm wearing cheetah print pants. Like I don't do that. Yeah. Workout pants. They're workout pants, you know? So like I had to, you know, I can't wear this. Like this is a no. This is all black. This is what I usually would wear.
Yeah.
They don't want to see that. So yeah, my fashion has been like, you know.
Been mediocre to say the least.
It is really mediocre. Very average looking. But I will say like when I go out, like I love to dress up when I go out. Because I'm like, I'm in leggings all day.
Yep.
So I'm like, when I go out with my friends, they're like, can we bum? I'm like, no.
Shot.
I've been bumming all day. I want to put on jeans. Let me put on jeans, please.
There's nothing better than looking fly going out.
Yeah. Well, it's just I need change. I need to change it up. Can't be wearing the same thing all the time.
Yep.
I'm like, this is my one time to bring out those $50 pair of jeans. I'm gonna wear them.
Yes, though. Nah, like, you know what's fucked up too? Like, this is like my only pair of jeans now. I use my jeans so much that they just tear up, and these ones are starting to tear up.
No way.
Yep, right in the worst place too.
Maybe because you're getting a little thick.
Oh. Stop it, Courtney. Don't make me insecure now. No, I'm playing. No, fucking. I'm actually losing weight now, but
yes.
I'm like once after my fight, I'm probably gonna go back up to like 190 again.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm gonna have to prepare.
Don't get any new clothes.
No shot. Well, actually, I have to.
Oh, because your jeans are falling apart.
Yeah, I have no choice right now.
Wow. Go to Lululemon. I'm kidding. Yeah. Their clothes last so long.
Do they?
Yeah.
Do
7 years leggings. No, they don't. They sell like good clothes though, like cargo pants.
Oh, ew. I don't like cargo pants.
Nah.
It's all right. I'll get myself some leggings.
There you go. Little leotard.
I low-key do wear leggings at the gym.
With shorts on top. No, just leggings?
Straight leggings. And I also do compression shorts.
Okay. Yeah.
Like just straight
well,
compression shorts.
you kind of have to, I feel like, for that.
Yeah.
If you're fighting someone, you can't have loose clothes on, right?
Yeah, like I used to wear like the gym shorts.
Mm-hmm.
But it just doesn't work.
No, you gotta be like leggings are everything.
Dude, people don't understand.
No, leggings really are everything. Like I can move around. You know, when I walk up the stairs, it's nice. You know.
You think I'm doing a full split because I'm wearing gym shorts?
Yeah.
Hell no, I'm doing a full split because I'm wearing leggings.
Leggings. Yeah, that's where it's
shorts. Mostly compression shorts.
Leggings.
Like short shorts are my shit.
They're leggings.
No, shorts.
They're compression shorts.
They're not leggings.
But they're spandex material. Nah, they're just like cropped leggings. That's what we call them. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah, if they go up to here, bike shorts, cropped leggings. Oh, okay.
I like to let
booty
the thighs
shorts.
Out. Yeah, no, low. When you put it like that, it sounds real.
It is though.
Come on, why'd you have to ruin it like that?
I know, I ruined it. He's gonna wear his booty shorts tomorrow.
Damn. Now I'm gonna come in fucking jeans to the gym.
In jeans,
tomorrow.
Oh, there you go. Come on, all dressed up.
Yeah, exactly.
There's this old man. His name was Anthony. Rest in peace. He's not alive anymore.
Oh man.
He used to go to the gym though. 99 years old. Drove himself to the gym. Lifted 20-pound dumbbells, like bicep curls. 20-pound. Man was 99 years old. Came in with dress shoes on, khakis, and a button down. That man was so with it.
Wow.
So show up to the gym with dress shoes and khaki pants.
Nah, actually.
How amazing is that though? 99 years old.
That's an impressive young man right there.
He was. And then eventually he couldn't drive.
Oh, because his license got revoked?
I don't know what happened. Maybe he got into a little accident. I don't know. But that was it.
Damn, poor Anthony.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, there's this one guy who used to come into the gym and he would hit pads with jeans on.
Oh, no.
I always thought that was so weird because, like, that's got to be so uncomfortable.
Oh, my gosh, yeah. I've seen people walk around barefoot in the gym.
Well, I have no choice in my gym.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
But I don't mind. Obviously, you know, there's no problem for me. As much skin as I can expose, I'm fine.
There you go. Can't relate. Like, I want to go to the gym in a hoodie and, like, sweatpants.
Why? Oh, you don't want guys gawking?
No, I don't even care about that. I just, like, there's something about just having your hood up and working. Like, you know, and I also
that's the animal in you.
Yeah, and also it's like, I do think I get a better mind-muscle connection when I don't stare at myself in the mirror. Like, I don't need to see the contraction of my muscle. I know it's there, but it's just like, you don't focus on that. You just focus on the lift. That's it. It's different.
I agree with you there.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't do it all the time, though, because I hate sweating, but...
Oh, weak. Well, during the summer, that's going to be a challenge.
Oh, yeah. Well, my gym is so hot. It is. Like, It's always... Yeah, I don't know why. It's, like, one of the hottest gyms I've ever been in. They have AC, but it's just always so hot. So it's, like, sweating no matter what.
Yeah, I can relate. In my gym, like, during the summer, they try their best to heat everyone up.
Really?
Yeah, because it's like a... I don't know if you've ever been to the wrestling room in our high school.
No.
Fucking 110 degrees during winter. Yep. Like,
Wow.
but they would make it that way.
Wait, is that underground? Was that underground?
It was underground.
It was with the other gym. I've never seen it. I've heard about it. Never seen it.
Yeah, no, it was on like the opposite side of the school. Like I forget what the big gym where, that was like under the, like, oh yeah, like all the way under the other side of the building.
Mm-hmm.
But this one was under like the main office.
Mm-hmm.
And like,
Interesting.
literally they would just burn us out.
Wow. So they wanted you to cut weight.
Low key, yeah. But I was still a
They
fat
said,
kid.
don't eat. They said, just drink a gallon of water.
Exactly.
Healthy. Health. That's what
Hell,
they teach.
yeah.
Teaching the youth health.
When did you come to Deer Park?
I was 8th grade. So that's like 12
Really?
years old, 13 years old. I think 12 years old. Yeah.
So you went to Deer Park High School 9th, 10th, 11th,
Yeah,
12th?
no, I went through all of high school. It was just middle school. It was Robert Frost. That was.
Oh, you were at Robert Frost too?
I was my first year.
What?
Yeah. Crazy times. Miserable times, but it's hard being a new kid.
I can relate. I came here in 6th grade.
Really?
Yeah.
You
So
had a little extra time than me.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, we're all gonna go to high school together. I don't know you guys. You guys already have friends. I'm like,
Yeah. Nah, I still didn't have friends, but that was just because I was a fat loser back in those days.
Stop. I don't even know.
It's such a fact.
No. When I met you, you weren't.
No, exactly.
Oh.
Like 11th grade is when I started to break out of the shell.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
like 9th grade, tubby fucking weirdo.
Aw, stop.
10th grade,
Yeah.
tubby weirdo.
But look at you now.
Thriving.
Exactly.
But that's...
You need to go through those experiences. When I was in 8th grade and I had no friends at this place, I was so used to, in North Carolina, like still like playing tag outside. Like that's what I was used to. That's what life was like there.
Yeah.
And then I came here and everyone's a little bit more hard. Like I showed up to my first day of school in Deer Park with bright pink pants, a white lace shirt, and a pink bow in my head. A pink bow. Exactly. It's funny. It is.
That's pretty weak.
And I came home and I said, Mom, I don't think I fit in. I didn't. Everyone was wearing
Yeah.
sweatpants, so I had to change my clothes, whatever. I was like, I can't, keep dressing like this. But during that time, when you have all this time by yourself, I developed really bad habits. So I would eat ice cream before it was dinner time. I was eating chips, and I got chubby in 8th grade. I was the most chubbiest little thing ever that I've ever been in my whole life.
Interesting.
And I remember a year into it, one of my friends from North Carolina was going to come visit and stay with me. I'm like, I was horrified. I was like, she's going to see the way I look. She's going to be like, you look so different. It's embarrassing. You know, like I really was so insecure. And because of that, I got into fitness because I was alone. And everything happens for a reason. If my parents never moved, I would have never gotten into fitness. That would have been it. Like the only reason why I got into it was because I developed the worst habits ever, bad version of myself. And I was like, one day I was like, I had enough. Like, I'm not doing this anymore. I changed my habits completely. And here we are.
True.
Isn't that crazy?
It is.
If those things never happened, you wouldn't be where you are. If you had all those friends, you probably still maybe
Be the same guy.
Yeah, same person.
Yeah, well, I mean, success I feel is bred out of unhappiness.
Okay. Yeah.
Like in a lot of ways, like a very discontent with the position that you're in.
Yeah.
And a strong desire to just break out of that shell.
Not even that, but like find the happiness.
Exactly.
Find it. Like
and find yourself.
Yeah. Like, and also too, those times, like I learned about myself because I was by myself all the time. Like while everyone was going to, I don't know if people did parties in 8th grade, but whatever they were doing, they did. See, I didn't even know that was a thing. I was making up dance routines in my room because I loved cheerleading so much. Like I was doing that kind of thing, like all by myself.
Nothing wrong with that.
I was drawing. I was doing puzzles. Like that's what I was doing. And then obviously I started the working out thing, which shout out to Sean T. That's how I started.
Yo, Sean T is bomb.
I didn't buy Insanity though. You know the Insanity program?
Yeah, my cousin used to do it. That's how I know of him.
Yeah. So like I didn't buy it because I didn't want anyone in my family to know I was doing it because I was embarrassed.
Just watching it on YouTube?
I watched it on YouTube, but it wasn't Sean T. I watched someone else do it on YouTube. So this guy recorded himself doing it, and
you just followed his lead?
I just followed his lead.
Look, if it worked for you.
Oh, it did. I did for 2 months.
Exactly, yeah.
It didn't change my body the way that going to the gym did, but it gave me direction and gave me focus. So,
exactly. It gave you a stepping stone.
Yeah, that's all I did in the summer. That's all I cared about. I was like, I'm going to burn 600 calories with Sean T. Not even Sean T, the kid who's doing the Sean T workout. So, Life. Everything happens for a reason.
100%. The future is very bright.
I hope so.
Fuck, I wish I had my sunglasses. You know,
oh, they're broken. They're in Maine. they were left there. They were neglected.
No, I'm very lucky that I do have a nice pair of sunglasses now. Actually, handed down to me. I have an uncle. He died back in 1994.
Okay.
And I have his sunglasses.
Wow.
So I have antiques.
Those are unique.
And I wear them every day.
Wow. See, that's even better than the Ray-Bans. Who cares about the Ray-Bans? Who cares about the brand? You have something unique.
I could use some Versace sunglasses.
Versace?
No.
I just got Chanel ones. No, I'm not grabbing my Chanel.
Oh, I was about to say.
No.
She.
It was a gift, not
from who?
My mother.
Oh,
my
okay.
mother's a doll. All of the designer stuff I own, I didn't buy any of it. Only my mom did. It's the only gift from my mom.
It's funny because
I'm not gonna buy designer stuff until I have a house. Like.
Oh, that's interesting.
I don't want to flex. Like, oh, that was another thing too. My mom was buying me all this, the luxury things, and I'm like, I'm wearing Gucci sunglasses and I'm driving a bent up car. The front of my car had a dent in it from when I first bought it. It was always there. I never fixed it. And I was like, okay, I need to upgrade.
What kind of car was it?
Polly. She was a Jeep Patriot 2010.
Oh, the boxy one.
Mm-hmm. Loved her.
What color was it?
White. Loved her so much.
Yeah.
But I had to get rid of her. I was like, I need to upgrade.
That's how I felt when I had an Xterra. Nice. I called her Big
that?
Blue.
What's an Xterra? Is that a compact car?
No, it's an SUV. It's kind of like a boxy one too.
Oh, okay.
It was a 2003 blue and it has a sick ass grill on it too.
Really?
Yeah, it had like the heavy duty bars on it.
Yeah.
Rather than just like a regular grill. So
wow.
It was looking beast. And that thing was heavy as fuck too. Like every time you push on the brakes, you were like, am I gonna stop in time? Like,
no way. So it's dangerous.
It almost felt dangerous driving it. And
that's how I felt in Poly. I just was like, oh my gosh, I just don't feel safe in this. There was nothing wrong with the car. I mean, I spent a lot of money fixing her, but it was for dumb little things. My fault. Don't hit the curb, then your axle won't go, bad. Things like that. So.
Are you trying to say women can't drive, Courtney?
No, I definitely am not. Courtney can't drive.
Weak.
She can't drive. She's a bad driver.
True.
Not that bad, but not the best.
Yeah, well, now you have extra incentive to drive safe.
I drive like a grandma. I'm not even kidding. I go 45 on Southern State.
That's kind of sad.
That is sad. Nervous driver.
I don't know. Stormtroopers getting up in speed on some
days.
I gotta chill. Dude.
No, honestly, speed kills, and speed is so scary.
And I don't know about all that.
It is so scary. So I'll tell you a high school story. Won't name names because we know them, but I went into a car where it was being raced by another car, and going 95 miles per hour in the car, and I wasn't driving it. I was just in this passenger seat, whatever. And I will never get in a fast car again. Nothing bad happened, but it was horrifying. And as soon as the car stopped, I'm getting out. I cannot be in this car.
Weak.
So scary. Not worth it.
I don't know. I feel like it's a once in a lifetime thing.
To go 95 miles per hour? Yeah. Put me on a roller coaster. I don't, listen, that's how most people die. Car accidents.
Yeah, well, I can't disagree with that.
You can't disagree.
No, there's no way to disagree.
Someone
with
fact
that.
check. No, I'm kidding.
Jamie.
Yeah, but so I don't mess around with cars. Play it safe.
No, I get it.
Yeah, I'm law-abiding citizen. Actually, I think
Is that what you're telling the camera?
I think that 45. I think the camera died.
No, it's on.
It is?
Should be.
Oh, okay.
Let's hope.
I don't know. I saw it change. When you're out of battery. Uh-oh.
Imagine it's off.
Is it off?
I don't know.
Oh, see, I think it is off.
Oh my god.
It is?
We definitely got the other one running though. That's shit.
Did it come back on or is it dead?
No, it's definitely not dead. I have it plugged into the wall.
Oh.
Legit. Let's see if this one.
It's only been dead for 5 minutes. If that makes you feel any better.
Wow, and I think this one went off too.
Oh, really?
So the only one that's been running is that one.
That's okay. It's facing you.
Yeah, right? Well, let's see. This one got a bit of time on it.
How much?
I don't know.
Oh.
I'll have to find out later on when I'm editing.
There you go. That's a sign right there. They said no more talking.
Yeah, I guess that's that.
That's the...
Shit.
We had to take those signs,
Yeah, exactly.
That was a sign no more talking.
Well, Courtney Olsen.
Yes.
It has been a pleasure.
It's been so much fun. I'm so impressed by the studio.
Thank you very much.
Can I call it a studio or office?
I call it a studio.
It's a studio. Sure. Okay, cool.
All right, well, we'll definitely have you back on one day.
Yeah, little update.
True.
On Life Talks.
Yeah.
Cue all the words of wisdom.
Thank you very much for coming on.
All right.
Well, that fucking sucks.
Really?